Okay. Now, like I said before, you can save after every 10 battles, but you actually don't... Well, I mean, you don't need me to tell you this. You don't need to save. I just recommend it because this gets really hard. In fact, I think in the beginning when I was playing this, I didn't even want to bother with the Colosseum because you know, you really don't gain that much from the Heartless. But back then, I didn't realize you unlock so much, and you get a lot of experience with this, especially if you do it later. So, you know, I started doing it, and I mean, you know, it pays off. There's some moves that I really would like to get early on, like MP Rage. Oh, I also, I did get the final level of Blizzard off camera, so... don't know if you noticed that when I briefly showed off Magnet earlier. Yeah, that split second. And I will... That's another reason why you probably would want to stop after every 10 battles. When you save, you want to go to the menu and equip anything that you unlock. Really, if I didn't get hit a lot, I wouldn't be looking forward to MP Rage. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, this is another gimmick that they have for the Hades Cup. When you see a question mark, that means that, well, it's pretty self-explanatory. It means a question mark. They're not going to give you the exact amount of Heartless that you'll be fighting. So Heartless are just going to keep coming until you get rid of all of them. And you know, I don't think I like how dark this is. You know, half the battles are dark and half the battles look the way they did before we fought Cerberus. But, you know, this is an RPG, it's not a platformer, so it's not a big issue. I mean, even with the platforming elements in this game, it's not really a huge issue. Okay, so I don't know when we'll be fighting bosses again, apart from Hades. In fact, Leon and Cloud might be in this set. Not really sure about that. Okay, yeah, this is when we fight this thing. Oh, crap. But you know what? This gives me an excuse to save. I really should have done this earlier anyway. Because your health really doesn't change if you keep going. It's just... just stays the way it is. But at least I leveled up. So where is... oh wait, I had to get rid of something. Do I want to get rid of that? That's really powerful. When it accepts your magic, it accepts a lot. And that only takes away one. I'll get rid of MP Haste. Probably shouldn't if you're gonna use powerful moves like Ragnarok. But, you know, it's just MP Haste. And, you know, that wasn't really that much, so I'm not gonna cut this out. Sorry! You know, I really like the stars. When you strike anything with Oblivion, I actually like that effect. The Keyblade that you have for... You know, I can't remember the name. It's one of the earliest Keyblades you get in KH2. I think when you first get it, you can only use it with Drive. And then later on, when you get more Keyblades, you can switch it out. But it has an effect that I really like as well. Even though I actually don't care too much for the design of the Keyblade. Actually, I don't care much for a lot of designs of the Keyblades in the second game. But, you know, a lot of Keyblades from here return. They have Oblivion, Oathkeeper. There's actually there's a rendition of Divine Rose in that game it's kind of small as well. I mean, it's not small, but the reach is still, you know, pretty bad compared to other Keyblades. But it's supposed to be extremely powerful. I think it's one of the Keyblades that dishes out extra damage the longer you use it. So that one's called Rumbling Rose. There's another one. It's supposed to be a rendition of Pumpkinhead. That's exactly like that too. And I don't care for his design either. But it's one of the Keyblades I especially look forward to getting, apart from Oblivion. So yeah, just dreading when I get to those Heartless that look like Darkseid. And they really are a miniature version, because I still don't even know if I'm saying the right name, but you know, it's basically the first boss that you fight in the game. He's the thing that has a gigantic hole in his gut. It's shaped like a heart. That's exactly what they look like. Except the head. I think the head is different, and I think they fly around. But they have this one move that's basically like the move from the mushroom. That's worth 90 points. Only it basically poisons you. With this thing, it follows you. It follows you for a long time. And it keeps dishing out damage until it wears off. I really hate that move. Okay, that was pointless. Thanks a lot. Well, okay, never mind. As long as I still have... How do I only have one ether? See, this is why I tell you guys a lot, you know, not to do what I'm doing. Go to the shops and, you know, look for items. Get whatever you can, because you are going to need it. I probably shouldn't have wasted magic on this thing, but I did it, so who cares? As long as I beat this thing. You know, Goofy also has MP gifts, and you know, it is a nice move to have for Goofy, but it's kind of one of the things that I don't like to equip to him because it's like the items. I don't like to share items with my party members because they waste them so quickly. It's the same with Goofy. With his MP down, you know, he doesn't get healed that often. We both basically have to rely on Donald. Well, okay, actually it's not healing that's the problem. It's that quite a few of his moves depend on MP. And he uses them a lot. And you know what, that's actually something else that I kind of liked about Kingdom Hearts 2. They have this option where you can decide whether or not Donald and Goofy use their moves often or rarely. And I actually thought that was a nice touch. Now, if we could just have Leaf Bracer in this game, that would be nice. Really, Leaf Bracers shouldn't exist, because, you know, and there is nothing disturbing Sora when he's using a potion or an ether. Like, why should it be the same when I use Cure? And I get it, you know, the item is a standalone object, you know, while it's doing its thing. You know, when he lifts it up, it's too late, you know, he's basically gonna get it anyway. Whereas when you're using a spell, you're still in the process of using it, and if you get hurt, he'll stop doing it. I get it. But still, it's dumb. You know, this is a game of, like, fantasy and magic and whatnot. Why should I need something like Leaf Bracer? Ugh. After a while, I stopped paying attention to how many battles I've done. I don't even know which one I'm on. I'm on the 21st, so I guess we'll be seeing who the boss is soon. In fact, you know what? I don't even know if I'm going to win this. And if I do lose, I will cut back to where I left off. Because I'm pretty sure Hades is next. Okay, no he's not. Okay, good. Oh, crap! And you know what? I don't remember the strategy I had for these guys. I mean, fighting them both together. I don't know the strategy I had. You know, why didn't I just kill you before Cerberus came out? Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. You want to box him into a corner. Oh crap, get him! Yeah, moves like that make me grateful that I have Glide. Stay away from me! That's the best you can do? was gonna heal Donald. Ugh. Well, they both have second wind, so... Really? Get up! Yep, I'm being a real coward right now. Cool, that was close. Stop running! Stop running! Well, he's not running now. Now he's running. Come on, stop that! I would use Ars Arcanum on him, but, you know, with them beating the crap out of me, I don't think I'm going to use a move that shouts that much MP. But you know what? They'd probably be dead now if I just did that. Stop doing this! You stay over there. Miss me! This is another place where you don't want to get carried away with lock on. Plus, you probably don't want to get rid of Berserk. I mean, moves like Berserk and Critical Plus, you probably want to keep those. Haha!
No way.
Yes, folks, I suck. And I have Oblivion now, so I'm not gonna equip Lionheart.